and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And a chance here to check out some stats for Ja Morant.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. And it's Clark in at the center position. And for New York, OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. RJ, already this season, we have seen some upsets.
Yeah, early games, you often see some surprising outcomes. Lower-ranked teams defeats a contender. It creates a little bit of a buzz.
Now here's Morant. Stolen by Brunson. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Anunoby passes to Hart. Anunoby is screen on Jackson. Hart with it. Now guarded by Wells. 4 on the shot clock. And Anunoby, here we go. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you've already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Brunson. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. And the basket is good.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Clark outside. Pass to Morant. Back to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. To the paint. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Brunson. Towns for 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Outside for Jackson. Stolen by Brunson. Anunoby passes to Hart. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Bridges for 3. That one misses. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Rim protection plus three-point shooting. Triple J gives you 2 things every team needs.
Richard, the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
Now Morant. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. Here's Brunson. Playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Second, the Knicks.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Towns with the bucket. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Pass to Wells. Out to Morant. Jackson dishes to Caldwell Pope. Morant with a wide-open look. Knocks down the three ball.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Towns, a screen on Morant. Runs from the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 5.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Brunson against Jackson. On the wing, Anunoby. And he's good on the three ball.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Morant outside. Clark kicks to Well. Inside, Towns with the steal. Anunoby passes to Towns. And Brunson has it in the corner. Hard against Morant. Towns with the steal. And now the fast break, and Hart with the ball. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Jackson kicks to Wells. Out to Morant. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Morant outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Jerome, he's checked in for Jalen Wells.
Memphis substitution, number 2. Ty Jerome.
Morant passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Jerome. Brunson covering. 6 to shoot. Jerome, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson outside. Bridges outside. Towns, a screen on Morant. The kick out to Towns. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Anunoby passes to Towns. New York moving it around. Screen by Hart to the inside. Misses from short range. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Caldwell Pope. With it, Hart covering. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Clarkson. 11 points last game. To stop the drought, he takes it up and lays it in.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
It's Edey atop the key. fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Knicks trail by 4. Clarkson taking his time here.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Konchar's checked in. Aldama passes to Jerome. Here's Konchar. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Brunson. There's the drive. Pass to Hart. And it's all evened up.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Down low. Here's Edey. 2 free throws come. Up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
The Knicks making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. Pass to McBride. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by Jackson.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Aldama finds Edey. Chalk up 2 there. Edey's got 7 points in the game.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brunson against Jerome. Pass to McBride. Out to Clarkson. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Clarkson's got his second bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Aldama. Still yet to score. Brunson against Jerome. And the shot goes down.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders. With their work down low.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. 1:07 left to play here in the first. Here's McBride, guarded by Jerome. Bridges passes to Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
And Bridges has a nice all-around game, including knowing when to involve his teammates.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. The drive by Jackson. Banked in off the glass. He has 5. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Yabusele setting a screen for Clarkson. Yabusele in the post. Konchar covering. The 3, Bridges, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Memphis leading by 4. Jerome with it. Outside Jackson. buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got his third basket of the night.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for Memphis. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Mitchell Robinson out there with Yabusele. And it's McBride in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. It's a hand on it. Back to Yabusele. Pass to Bridges. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bridges has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Knicks. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie.
Knifing his way towards the rim. I love when Mikal gets aggressive.
Jerome finds Aldama. Outside Jackson. Aldama with the ball. He's against Bridges.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
From deep. McBride's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Sinks the three-pointer.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Bridges. Here's the floater. Edey with the rebound. Here's Conchar. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jordan Clarkson. The Grizzlies also making a change. Williams is checked in. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Oh, Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Jerome passes to Aldama. Jerome against Brunson. Edey with a screen on Brunson. Jerome, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Brunson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here's Jerome on the wing. Jackson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, he'll range out beyond the arc, and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. Jerome passes to Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss. Knicks trail by 7. To the middle, stolen by Jackson. Jerome against Brunson. Pass to Aldama. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, Memphis no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Anunoby gets to Yabusele. Yabusele setting a screen for Brunson. And Yabusele wide open, and he shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Leading by 5. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
Now here's Brunson. Towns wide open. No good on the triple. To the left wing. Down low. That one good for 2. Edie's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Brunson the pass to McBride. Now Yabusele, and the whistle blows. It's going to be and Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. Here's Towns, and he goes big with the top right over John Morant.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Jerome passes to Jackson. Off target with his 3.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Towns a screen on Clark. Brunson attacking. Goes back up. And it's Towns missing. Memphis leading by 7. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And that one, good. Morant's got 7 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Towns the screen. Brunson kicks to Towns. Another miss by Towns.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. Just 4 to shoot. 14 feet away. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Towns a screen on Morant. Here's Hart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Wells comes in for Gigi Jackson. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ty Jerome. Now, here's Clark. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Towns a screen on Morant. Outside, Towns. New York, no good that time either.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Offensive rebound. Edey gets the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brunson surveying the D. Pass to Bridges. The 3. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Hey, this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive. Weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. To the paint. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 11 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Brunson outside. Bridges against Caldwell Pope. Hart, no good. Memphis leading by 11. Caldwell Pope kicks to Wells. Pass to Clark. Edey with a screen for Clark. Now here's Morant. No good on the three. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Towns, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Towns finds Hart. Here's Bridges. It's sent back by Edey.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now here's Brunson. Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Edey. And Anunoby slams it in.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Clark. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Clarkson outside. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Stolen by Clarkson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Anunoby against Morant. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the night.
And you see the quickness of KCP bursting to the rim.
Clarkson passes to McBride. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't made one. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 11-point game. Caldwell Pope finds Jackson. Back to Caldwell Pope. Jackson with the bounce pass. Morant against Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. On its way from Clark for 2. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Morant. Bridges drops one in from the wing. Bridges got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks.
Bridges showing his versatility, running the pick and roll.
Morant against Bridges. Steps back. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But, Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And Morant throws it down.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Morant against Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Towns. Out to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Towns the screen. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Towns has got 16.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Clark outside. Morant sets a screen for Clark. Jackson, that's a two-pointer, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Towns, a screen on Morant. And Brunson, here we go. Bridges finds Anunoby. Misses the corner 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Towns is double. Out to Brunson. And a miss there on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Knicks trail by 14. Hart with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 20 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now, here's Hart. Screen by Hart. It's Hart on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Hart's got 7.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
Now, here's Hart. He's got 7.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
And now, let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Kevin?
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Brunson. Grizzlies making the shot. Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Memphis leading by 13. Morant. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
And Brunson, here we go. Bridges finds Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now here's Caldwell Pope to the wing on the left. And here is Wells. Back to Caldwell Pope. Morant outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Anunoby outside. Brunson the pass to Hart. Out to Brunson. Morant with the steal. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Jalen Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Caldwell Pope. Aldama can't hit. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Down by 15. Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And for a high... volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Teardrop shot. Bridges with some nice defense. New York's gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. And the rejection by Jackson. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Gershon Yabusele comes in for Josh Hart. Clarkson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. And here's Morant. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. McBride's shot is off. Morant against Clarkson. Now Morant. 24 points for him. McBride finds Brunson. Robinson on the wing. Clarkson for 3. Here's McBride. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. Yabusele, a screen on Jerome. The shot's good. Memphis leading by 9.
73-64.
Jerome with it. Pass to Edey. Now Aldama. Inside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Aldama's got his second bucket of the night. The Knicks shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. And Brunson, here we go. And the layup falls.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
There's a screen by Aldama. Takes a 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Driving to the basket. Nice shot by Yabusele.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Edey. He's got 13. Jerome. And he takes it in for the layup. Off a very nice feed. Jerome's got his third basket of the night right there. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Knicks making a change here. Kolic's checked in. And the Grizzlies also with a sub. Konchar's checked in for Morant. Robinson a screen on Jerome. And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Robinson a screen on Jackson. Clarkson gets to Yabusele. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Yabusele's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Anjar on the wing. Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Yabusele. Yabusele is screen on Jackson. Clarkson goes in.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D can do.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Here's Edey. Outside Jackson. Edey with a screen for Jackson. A three-pointer, no good. Yabusele with it. He's got 6. Yabusele, the screen. Drives to the hoop. Over Jackson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies lead by... And let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Miles McBride. Clarkson is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Kolek in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's McBride. Yabusele, the screen. McBride passes to Clarkson. Pulls it up. And that one swishes right in. Clarkson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for New York. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jerome passes to Concho. Back to Jerome. There's a screen by Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The Grizzlies shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Jerome passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
Here's Kolek, guarded by Jerome. And finished off by Robinson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Here's Jerome. It's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Yabusele is screen on Jerome. Pass to Yabusele. Outside for Robinson, and no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Here's McBride. Clarkson outside. 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis leading by 7. Aldama passes to Concho. And that one is good from Jerome.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
Thank you, Allie. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team's going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's Morant. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Jerome on a screen on Bridges. A three from Morant.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Brunson against Morant. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Now, here's Bridges. Lets it go from 14. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Brunson with it. Guarded by Jerome. Towns for three. New York, no good that time either. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Now Jerome. Morant outside. Shoots over Bridges. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half. Brunson goes in. Anunoby passes to Bridges. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Sticking with it. Bridges with some mental strength there as well.
And that one falls for Bridges. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Morant with it. Hard covering.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
That's good from Morant. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Jackson against Bridges. Outside, Towns. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 23.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Jackson from long range. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Anunoby left side. Towns kicks to Hart. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Morant with it. Brunson picks him up. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Caldwell Pope comes in for Jerome. Pass to Bridges. Hart with a screen on Morant. Bridges passes to Brunson. To take the lead. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. The 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Hart outside. Towns down low. Jackson on him. And the dunk by Towns.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the board? they're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Hart. Following the miss by John Morant. Brunson, right side. At the Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. And the dunk by Towns.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game. And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. He knows every possession is critical now. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Caldwell Pope outside to end the run. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
Now here's Towns. Here's Bridges, and the layup's good off the glass. Bridges has got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Wells kicks to Jackson. It's good from long range. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball. And how about the poise Caldwell Pope displayed on that possession? They needed an important basket, and he was ready and willing.
Oh, the burst from Brunson.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Morant against Bridges. Bridges with the rebound. The Knicks shooting straight 49% from the field. With a screen on Morant. Here's Town. Hard outside. The shot is off.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
New York shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Bridges a screen on Morant. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Morant against Bridges. Jackson outside. Morant outside. Jackson outside. Lock at 6.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Clark nails both of them.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Towns a screen on Morant. Here's Towns. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Morant right side. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shot.
Morant against Brunson. Towns outside. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Morant fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. Here's Hart. Gets it inside. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we have a timeout called by Thomas Isolo. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Morant missed on the 3. So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now, our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.